Okay, this is weird.
I want some nasty.
Are we having fun yet?
I'm definitely gonna need some help from you guys on this one because I'm just what? I'm so confused. So if you guys don't know, Blake Wesley said this previously. I do remember seeing this, but I just never talked about it. But Blake Wesley modeled his game after Jordan Poole and LeVert. Now, I do kind of see a little bit of LeVert. I personally don't see any Poole. So please, in the comments, let me know, do you see any Jordan Poole in Blake Wesley's game? But what I really want to talk about, and we'll get to him comparing himself to these two in a minute, but one thing I really want to talk about was that, this right here actually, so I never thought to compare him to Donovan Mitchell, okay? And this article in particular says a strong downhill guard, who can get to the rim. His game has a lot of Donovan Mitchell in it. But that's kind of true. The weird thing is I've always kind of compared, at least from what I've seen from Blake Wesley, I compared him to Lonnie Walker. I think he plays very similar to Lonnie Walker. I think he's going to be better. Don't get me wrong, way better. I think he's even more athletic than Lonnie, which is insane. But that's besides the point. I always compare him to Lonnie Walker. But what's funny is them saying that him close to Donovan Mitchell. That's weird because, as you know, Lonnie Walker was getting comparisons to Donovan Mitchell before. So I think we're kind of saying the same thing here. But a lot of people that were asking, like, once we drafted these players, oh, Malachi Branham just took Lonnie's job. I kept believing that who really took Lonnie's job would have been Blake Wesley, just because their games are so similar and Blake Wesley is projected to be better. And don't let the draft picks fool you. This was a very deep draft, okay? Way deeper than other drafts. If he was in any other draft in the past, I don't know, decade, he probably would have went top 14, top 15 or whatnot. So don't get it mistaken, all right? It was just a really deep draft. But yeah, I would have definitely compared to Lonnie Walker. This one says Donovan Mitchell, so I can definitely see that. But moving on, okay, I'm getting besides myself. This is what I want to talk about. All right, so who do you model your game after? This is what Blake Wesley had to say. I model my game after Jordan Poole and Caris LeVert. I like the way Jordan Poole plays, so I try to model my game after him. And then LeVert has the boogie to him, so I try to get boogie like him. So I like both of them. I definitely see a little LeVert. The Poole thing, I just don't see it. I mean, I guess if his shot just continues to improve, which in the summer league it was kind of off for the most part, but there was a few instances where he just got hot and you were like, oh, it's on. But I don't know. But moving on, it says, do you see yourself eventually getting to the level of a shooter Jordan Poole is? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm not there yet. I'm still learning to be a better shooter. That's my goal, to be a great shooter like him. I guess maybe the aggressiveness that Jordan Poole plays with is how he modeled his game after. Usually you can just make a clear comparison. I just don't see it. Now I'll say this, like even Josh Primo, right? Josh Primo said that he's very similar to SGA. I definitely see that he modeled his game after SGA. I definitely see it. 3-level scorer, good facilitator. Like I see all of that. But this right here, I just don't see it. I don't know. This was a video more so for me to just ask the audience, ask you guys, like, do you see it? I don't understand it. But I definitely see some Donovan Mitchell, in particular Lonnie Walker. But anyways, you guys let me know what you think. I don't know, man. That's just such a weird one. It's so strange. I'm usually not lost for words like this, but I don't know. I even went back and watched a little Jordan Poole. Like, do I see any of it? I don't see it. I just don't. But anyways, you guys want to support the channel, only $2 a month, Patreon, YouTube links below. Until next time, yeah, bye.